Alrighty, let's go get started. Howdy, howdy, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Sharkinbear, and welcome back to the channel, where today we're going to be checking out Grit and Valor 1949. This is a game that came back out on March 26, 2025. According to the Steam description, Grit and Valor 1949 is a dieselpunk real-time tactics roguelite set in an alternate history, World War II. 1949 puts you in the command of an elite mech squadron. Think fast and battle the evil Axis forces to liberate Europe. Upgrade your mechs and pilots and develop new strategies to neutralize the enemy HQ. Now, I am not one for strategy or tactics game generally because my brain can't really grasp the concept of them sometimes. The main reason why I've never been able to dive into Civ, like the Civilization games, any of them. That plus I've never played a game for 6,000 hours just to get through the tutorial. I just don't have it in for me. For the people who can stomach those sort of games, you are a different breed, people. Anyway, so what is Grit and Valor 1949 outside the description? Well, as you can see here, we have a hub, we have the option to start a mission, we have command center and mech, and there's a couple other things here. I have not upgraded my base. I've actually only played this game for maybe about 45 minutes to an hour just to get my bearings for the game, and we're gonna learn together. So originally I started out with just a command center. As you can see here, there's a whole bunch of things you can look to complete objective wise. This will give you research points. You can then spend your research points on doing things like getting new things and additions to your base. After that, we also unlocked our mech yard. You start out with 2 mechs at first, because of course this is a steampunk world where you're using mechs. You start out with Ironclad. He uses machine guns, and then you have Draken, which is our flame-throwing mech. And then I just unlocked the ability to have a third mech, which is Thunderhead. And we're going to be showing a little bit more of these. As you'll see, there's a symbol next to the name. This game has a very rock, paper, scissors functionality to it. And so we're going to learn as we go. We're going to click Start Mission. As of right now, we're still doing the British Isles here. You basically choose your party, as you see here. And then we also going to go ahead and pick a pilot for this guy. We did have 3 pilots to start out with, and we can only use 2 of them. We have our pilot here, Jan Nowak. She has the ability to repair her mech a certain number of times in a given playthrough. Our pilot here, what is his name? Oh, sorry, the girl's name is Amelia Rockford. Jan is the dude, I believe. Nope. Who is who? Jan. Okay, Jan is this guy right here. He does mine drops. He can drop mines, and then the final ability is Archie Miller. He has jump jet. He can basically cause the mech to jump and land on a whole bunch of enemies. And this is our command vehicle. This is where we're going to be commanding basically these guys from. But we can move him around. We got to make sure that this guy stays healthy. He can even drop a little field repair station underneath our allies and get them to be healed. Let's go ahead and start off our run. So we're always going to start on our first map here. As you can see, all the maps are the same size. You can rotate them with the keyboard and E and Q. That is what I'm playing with. I don't know if this is controller friendly or not, but I would assume that this is how they intended to play, is mouse and keyboard. You get start battle. General Larkin, Commander, as you embark on this next mission, take this. May it aid you in your journey ahead. So we got a little supply kit there. Whenever you do that, you can pick that up with one of your allies, and it'll give you a benefit, or like a buff, essentially, upgrade to somebody. So as you see right here, time is paused. You can pause it freely. You can speed it up. You can slow it down. You can, hit play. So I'm going to go ahead and grab our Draken, and I'm going to move it over here on top of this kit. And it looks like we got our first enhancement. It looks like we have 3 options here. All 3 of them are for our Ironclad. See, when your Ironclad is attacked while it is armored, it has a chance to restore an ability charge. Your Ironclad has an increased fire rate, and its attacks have a chance to suppress. What is suppress? Affected units have reduced movement speed, or when your Ironclad is attacked, it has a chance to disable the attacker, making them unable to attack. You know what? Armored sounds pretty cool, or the fortified recharge sounds pretty cool, but I think I'm going to go with the rapid suppression. We know the enemies are coming from this direction, and they are explosive types. If you look up at the top right hand, we have our rock, paper, scissors formation here. You have ballistics, you have flame troops, and you have explosives. And explosives beats ballistics, beats flame, beats explosives. So what we want to try to do is make it to where our explosives expert And our flamethrower guy are over here. I'm going to pick our ballistics guy and move him a little bit back. And I'm also going to choose to move my command vehicle here in the back. Oh, yeah, I think we're in a good spot here. And one of the cool things about playing where we're at is that the you get high ground bonuses from attacking from a higher ground. Looks like we got ourselves a care package here. Go ahead and grab this one up. We're gonna go with the high ground bonus to that one. Also, the audio seems to be really low for a lot of things. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and make sure this guy is taken care of. We're gonna move over here. We got explosive troops heading this way. Actually, and then we'll move this guy down here as well. And as you can see, our guys are doing their job. We're going to go ahead and move this guy. Can we move him? Apparently we cannot move him there. We've got 2 or 3 objectives destroyed. You can see that we have a final objective here in the back. Still don't hear a lot of the audio. And max these out. Alright, and then we'll march down here. You don't have to pause time if you don't want to, as you can see. Increase Dracon's movement speed by 6%, increase the health of your ironclad by plus 30, or increase the armor of your ironclad by 40. To go with the health, yes, Commander. I am going to go ahead and move this way. I'm going to move my guy back here, the command vehicle. I'm also going to move this guy over here. And we'll move this person this way. And you don't have to pause time like I showed off right there. And it looks like we have completed all of our objectives. We still have one more round to go. You can see all the option stuff up here. I'm going to go critical chance of our ironclad is increased by 6%. Repair is basically at the end of each round. The health of your mechs is healed up, but just by a little bit. Here, I don't know what the default for the Thunderhead is. He gets an additional plus 10 health each round to recover from what he's lost. I am going to go ahead and give him crit chance, though. Looks like we got some ballistic troops over there. Get this guy up here. Yes, Commander. I think I'm also going to drop this guy up here as well. Because there's a cover here, he will get a armor bonus. Not armor bonus, but I'll focus the armor over him for a minute. What is this thing? He gets a mine drop. Go ahead and make sure that our guy isn't all on his own. And that is all 4 ways. We did really well. We didn't take hardly any damage there. It goes a long way because we did get some armor upgrades and stuff for our guys. is you can upgrade them when you're back at the hub. Choose an ability augment. Let's see, sight breaker, mine drop, explosives, blind any enemy, damage like them. Explosives are also placed in on adjacent tiles to the selected location, but now deal reduced damage. Mine drop deals reduced damage, but the internal between explosives is significantly reduced. Let's go with the blind one. Now we have a map here. We can kind of have an idea where we want to go. Up here you have 3 currencies. The scrap here is how we upgrade our stuff outside. Like, this is our progression currency. This is how we buy new upgrades for our mechs. I'm not sure what blueprints are used for. It says used to manufacture mechs and their overclocks at the resistance base. I haven't seen that one yet, so I can't talk too much about that one. And our black coins are how we make purchases during the run whenever we find ourselves in a store. So it looks like we have a combat here. Axis forces will engage in combat location. Explosive class units primarily occupy this location, so Drakon would be fantastic as a frontline guy for us there. Or we can go to combat and get some black coin 75 for fighting ballistic. Looks like we get the most bang for our buck if we were to go to this one. And you gotta get a trace of where you want to go. Our end goal is to get to the Axis General. So let's go ahead and head on over to this one. We get the most bang for our buck there. Your characters do not heal between rounds, nor do they get more attempts or uses of their abilities unless they have an ability that lets them do so. For this one, we've got to command or defend the safe house from enemy forces. Looks like we have some ballistics guy coming from over there. We'll have our explosive guy coming from there. We'll have him grab that. And I think we'll just sit back here. So, ability recharger, restore your ability charges to your mine drop. Oh, okay. So, oh, he got more charges. I'm gonna hide behind this barricade to protect our dude. Good thing they dropping flame guys over here because our ironclad is fantastic against flame units. This shielding will break over time. Grab that. Black coins are blueprints. I'm gonna go with blueprints. We got more flame troops coming from that side. Is this side? I'm gonna go with here, and we're also gonna get Draken to go there, and then we'll have maybe our explosives guy there. And I'm keeping him in the back line because there are more flame troops here than I would like there to be. And he has an insanely huge range for attacking. And the cool thing is those guys can get suppressed by our ironclad, who did a fantastic job of doing just that, suppressing them. Let's see, we got troops over here. I'm gonna go ahead and hit this guy over here. I'm gonna drop this guy back. High ground damage of our Drakon can be increased by 10%, increase the health of your Thunderhead by 30, or increase the critical damage of your Drakon by 10%. I'm gonna go ahead and increase the head of our Thunderhead. Go ahead and move this guy over here. If we get the ability to increase their movement speed, I might do that whenever I get a chance to. Good. That one. We are taking some armor damage, but it's okay because we have a crap ton of armor, and this one happened to drop right next to my man tank. And crit chance increased by another 3%. Increase the health or the repair of our Thunderhead by +10. Increase the health of our Drakon by +30. Let's go and do that one, because he is definitely our least healthy unit. Go ahead and drop this guy over there. Drop this guy over there, and we'll bring our... Who we want to make him? We'll bring our Drakon over here. We'll drop back with our command center. And unfortunately, it looks like our shield did break there. And that's all of our waves done. We got 100 black coins from that one. And now we have 3 other things to look at. Why are they all mine-based? Like, each one so far. Mine explosive are also placed on the adjacent tiles, so now, let's do the waiting game. From here, we can go on to advanced combat. Increased rarity rewards is mostly fire class units, or we can go on to the next one. We go to this one. Looks like we have another advanced. Let's do that. It's a little dicey. Alright, so this one looks like we need to defend command vehicles and capture radio towers.
Show me the foe.
The Axis forces are approaching.
Where's the fight? Weapons ready.
Critical chance under con, it's 12%. Okay, obviously we're gonna be that. We'll move him up there.
Taking cover. Consider it done.
Seeking cover.
And we'll have our ironclad take them out. Let's go ahead and drop a mine. We got so many, right? He's dropping a mine there. Oh, looks like we have enemies dropping explosives near us. As long as we're not in the zones, they fill up slowly. As long as we're not in there, we should be safe. Move our command vehicle back. We've almost got one of those.
Where is the enemy? As fast as I can. Enemy spotted.
Enemy spotted. Looks like we get some flame troops over there. We'll go ahead and move this guy onto high ground. Field repairs has a chance to restore an ability change when healing a unit. Field repair adds 5 stacks of barrier to the first unit heals. When a unit is damaged while using field repair, the damage is reflected back at the attacker. Ooh, that's kind of nice. But we're gonna go with invigorate. Oh, we gotta move off of this. Actually, we can move both these guys up there. I'm gonna use my heal. Oh, I don't think I did it. And we're gonna have them repaired.
The Axis forces.
Weapon boosts. Mechano arm increases the mech's fire rate for 10 seconds when used. That's for our Drakon. Heal amount is increased if the mech is at low health. When Mechano arm critically heals, it has a low chance to increase the mech's total health by the healed amount for the rest of the mission. I'm gonna go with critical plating.
Yes, Commander.
We'll pull this back. Bring this up. Oh, we gotta move these guys out of here. There we go.
Last wave incoming.
Last wave incoming.
Where's the fight? Up I go. Ready for orders.
Point me at them. I will see them coming.
Then we'll drop this one, maybe right there.
Yes, Commander. Advancing to elevated position.
Oh, it went directly for my explosive unit. Move him off of that.
Where's the fight?
Great work.
Oh man, we didn't pick up that last care package. I didn't even notice it, honestly. It was definitely a tougher round. We took a lot more damage than last time. Molten Repair, whenever the Thunderhead is attacked by a fire class unit, it has a chance to restore health. When the Thunderhead kills an enemy mech, its health is increased for the rest of the mission. Plus 30. When your Dracon is above 60% health, it has an increased fire rate of 15%. I'm going to go with that one. We have intercepted the following messages from the General Harmsworth, the Axis scum in command of the British Isles. There have been reports of resistance movements rearing its head in the north of Scotland. There is no laughing matter. Those who have failed our security operations will be punished. It will be easy to resolve, soldiers, to your mechs. We will crush those that stand in the way of progress, just as we always do. If this green and pleasant land is his to command, then bring me my sword. Alright, so we're going to move on to the next advanced rarity mission. Looks like we have to defend civilian tents. We have 2. Go ahead and send him out there. Bring this back.
Ready for orders.
Move him forward. Let's see. Crit chance of Ironclad to another 6%, so that makes it 12% at minimum, I believe. Increases the armor of your Tricon by 80. Gonna do that one. We need him to be slightly armored. Let's see. Yeah, we'll do that. Oh, I forgot our camp is here. So glad I took the healing for this guy. I didn't even realize that guy was getting hit, so that's my fault.
Tank destroyed. We're unstoppable. Affirmative. Yes, Commander. Weapons ready.
Enemy spotted.
Got enemy wave over there. Overcharge protocol. While your Dracon is above 60% health, has increased fire rate, so it goes to 20%. Your Ironclad has increased fire rate, and its attacks have a chance to suppress. Go ahead and do that one, I think.
So I'm here. Roger that. Commander, moving to the high ground. Where is the enemy? I will see them coming.
Point me at them. Search you.
We're not going to move our explosive guy there just yet.
That's a kill. I'm here. Roger that. Show me the foe. On my way.
Taking fire, but I'll turn it in. Scratch one down.
All right. That over there.
Keep your wits about you.
Got explosive guys coming in from that side. Let's see.
I'm here.
Looks like we're going to be taking them all from over there. Dropping a mine over there for them.
You're taking critical damage. Time. Look out! You're taking critical damage.
Commander?
Oh, let's actually move this guy over there.
Soldiers destroyed.
Under attack!
I'm here. Look out! We're taking critical damage.
All right, there we go. Drive over there with our command center.
One more enemy wave to go.
Right. Where you at, Dracan?
Show me the foe. Setting an ambush.
I'm here.
See how we want to.
Going all down.
Actually, we'll leave him up here. Do some black coin.
Show me affirmative. Under attack! Show me the foe. Taking cover.
We'll go ahead and drop a healing station there.
Where is the enemy?
Oh, we're actually good there. We don't need anything.
They die. Good job.
Hey. Our objectives are completed. Ooh. Regeneration, fortified, legendary. At the end of each round, if your Thunderhead is armored, it gains additional armor. When your Ironclad is attacked while it is armored, it has a chance to restore an ability charge. When your Ironclad attacks an enemy with 10 stacks of suppression, it has the chance to disable the enemy. Pretty nice too, but this fortified legendary, pretty good. We're gonna go ahead and go for the salvage outpost. This is how we can heal our guys. Oh, to a select unit in our squad. Ouch. We're gonna go with the Ironclad. Increase the quality of one of your random enhancements. This contains a new enhancement of any quality. We have enough for both of them, actually. Sudden Annihilation. When your Ironclad attacks an undamaged enemy mech, it has a chance to dismantle it at 10% chance. Immediately destroys the enemy mech. Oh my god. And then Tinker Toolbox. The Sudden Annihilation goes up to a 15% chance. Fire rate increased to 25% chance. I'm going to go Dismantle. That just sounds really disgusting. Now we're completely broke on black coins. Courage Commander. Remember, the command vehicle can be used to complete objectives. I didn't know that only a portion of our troops could get healed. That's an elite combat? I don't think so. Axis Assault. Log entry. Venturing into unscouted location, you're suddenly spotted by Axis forces lying in wait. An ambush is sprung, brace yourself to fight, and protect your command vehicle at all costs. Alright, so this is also a combat.
Keep your wits about you.
Are we not allowed to get that? There we go. Overcharge protocol. Let's see. That's just really good right there. I like that one a lot.
I'm here. Heading for cover.
Ready for orders. On my way.
Where is the enemy?
I think we're just gonna sit this one right here for our dude.
Under attack! That's one less of them.
Oh, he can actually hit that from over there. Nice.
Soldiers destroyed. I'm under attack.
We got some objectives over here we can hit.
Where is the enemy?
Damage of your Thunderhead is up by 10%. Armor on the Thunderclad. Or Ironclad. Oh.
Where's the fight?
We are not on
Weapons ready. Off I go.
raised terrain.
Taking fire. Look out!
Well, we need to move him away fast.
Taking critical damage. I'm here. Taking fire, but I'll turn it into flame before I
Oh, we might be losing our Thunderhead.
Look out! We're under attack from higher ground. Look out! We're under
Yikes, we lost one of our mechs. And unfortunately, I don't think we get that mech back. The only way we can get it back is we can pay for it to come back.
support us. Yes, Commander. Moving as fast as I can.
Ready for orders. Got it. Out.
We'll go with Scrap. And I haven't been using their abilities, I admit, wholeheartedly. Like I should have been.
Where's the fight?
Russian under attack. Target eliminated. Enemy down.
Enemy down. Yes, Commander. Roger that. Yes, Commander. Acknowledged. Relocating. One more enemy wave to go. I'm here.
Actually, we're gonna go there. Go there. For additional health.
Yes, Commander. We're under heavy fire. You're taking critical damage.
Final enemy down. Well done.
Great work, team.
We're gonna heal our guy up over there. You can still see his health going up ever so slightly, but we took a lot more damage there than I was expecting to. Chance to burn. Where's the next time? Man, we're a little bit of ways off before we can look to repair. This is gonna be advanced combat. Go scout. Get a defensive boost. I'm gonna go ahead and increase the repair of it so he heals more between rounds. Shot. One of your destroyed mechs rejoins the fight at 50% health. Damn, that's expensive. It's like we don't have anything we can do there. And then we're gonna have to get some money somewhere along the way somewhere. So it looks like we're gonna be doing some firefighting here. I don't imagine we're gonna make it all the way to the boss, though. That's for sure.
Axis forces are approaching.
Ready for orders. What have we here?
Ability to charge, ability to charge, ability to charge. Ability charge to field repair, please. Thank you. Oh, so it doesn't look like it got the heal. That kind of sucks. Go ahead and drop him.
Commander? On my
Black coins
Forces are approaching.
from that direction. Okay, got it.
Yes, Commander. Lying in wait.
Show me the foe. Position.
It's a shame that that we're still being attacked pretty good here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that our ironclad is done for.
I'm here. Taking new position. Enemy spotted.
Go ahead and do the repair of that.
Yes, Commander.
Get him out of here. That's for sure.
Taking high ground.
Show me the foe. Moving quickly.
I don't, it's a shame that we can't attack this like this.
I'm here. Hostile infantry.
Get over here.
Final wave incoming.
What do we got here? Health of our ironclad, movement speed, damage. Let's go ahead and just give him a little bit more health.
They're shooting at me. That's a kill.
Destroyed.
That's a kill. Taking fire. Hostile mech eliminated. Enemy down. Yes, Commander.
I don't want to sit him right behind that, but I feel like this is the only position I can do it. If I move him too far out, he's not going to be able to do anything. Sweet, okay.
Enemy neutralized. Great work, team.
Somehow we pulled a W out of that one. Critical overload. Oh, so now we're giving Dracan the ability to suppress. Go ahead and do a combat. This is probably going to be a make it or break it for us right here. If we can survive this, maybe we get a heal off.
Show me the
Keep
foe.
your wits about you.
Objective confirmed.
Where's the fight? Roger that.
Oh yeah, no, there's no way. There is absolutely no way. We got a ballistics unit coming in here.
Yes, Commander. Advancing to
Under attack. Urgent assistance required.
Roger that. You're under heavy fire.
Under attack.
Enemy down.
Commander Steampunk eliminated.
One taking high ground. Where's the fight? Roger that. They're shooting at me.
Enemy down.
Yeah, our mech's down.
Look out! We're under attack on high ground.
Oh well. And that is the end of our round. We've hit defeat. That is the nature of these games, right? You keep on getting better and better gear as we go. Looks like we unlocked new modules. Looks like this one might increase the range of our weapons, which would be really nice. Regenerative bulkhead sounds pretty cool. We got to figure out what that is. Dominant barrel amplifier. Dominant ammo loader. In our progress, we made about 75% through our playthrough. Okay, so now that we've done that, we can go back to our command center. You see we got a whole bunch of our objectives completed. Got 50 kills with Dracan, 50 kills with Ironclad. We did 10,000 damage at ballistics. Use your field repair command vehicle ability 5 times while out in a mission. We have 5 combats, 3 defended objectives, and completed 3 destroy objectives. Looks like we were just short of completing 20,000 fire damage. Cano arm was there. Advanced combat, gotcha. So we have a litany of things we can go towards. Go ahead and get mech crew quarters built. Develop and gain access to something. You now have access to pilot barracks where you'll be able to train your pilots to improve their abilities. Ooh, okay. See, British Isle cover. Additional cover will be now found throughout the British Isle region. Mulligan's directive allows you to use black coins to reroll rewards from the supply drops. Not bad. Workshop expansion increases the number of possible craftable modules in the mech yard. That sounds pretty important. Command vehicle mobilization Mark 1 increases the move speed and health of the command vehicle. Okay, so Mulligan's can hold out. So now we got more cover out and about. Ooh, you can even reinforce the cover. We're going to go ahead and go with workshop expansion. And engineering innovation unlocks an additional module slot for each of your mechs. Do we want? I think our command vehicle is fine now. Let's go with the engineering innovation. And now module fusing is cool. So now that we've done that, we can go back to our base, and I believe now we have the pilot's barracks. Commander, welcome to the pilot's barracks. Here, pilots can use Valor to improve their skills for the long flight ahead. Alright, so apparently we have 100 Valor, and I don't know how you get Valor. Valor is used to train your pilot abilities at resistance bases. Let's see. Looks like you can increase their outright damage of a specific of their ability, probably. Yeah, okay, so it's the ability. Cool down charges. So this one we can give more like additional charges. Doesn't look like we have the ability to get the other guys available just yet. But if I was going to give anybody additional charges, it would probably be her, right? Increase heal by 20%. Gain an additional ability charge. Remember, Commander, a well-trained pilot could sway the battle in our favor, so head out there and earn more Valor to continue the training. Go ahead and do that. We're out of Valor we can use. And in our mech yard, we now have an engine slot. I don't think we had that before. I think legs and engine were marked out, and now we have the ability to do that. We can come over here to the workshop, and we can purchase different components for our vehicles using the supply that we got out in the battlefield. But that's a first look, or not a first look, but a first impressions for me on Grit and Valor 1949. What do you think of this tactics game? I actually think this is kind of more up my battle, like my alley. I genuinely like the fact that I can pause battle, and I know some games you can, some games you can't, but I thoroughly enjoy this sort of thing. I don't know if there's any sort of PvP. I don't believe there is. That's not really my thing. I do like tactics battle games in this vein, though. Makes me think of like Slay the Spire, where you move like node to node to node, and pretty much take into consideration what you value most about higher rarity or being safe sort of deal. So that being said, if you like the content and you want to see more videos like this here on this channel, make sure you like, subscribe, comment down below. Let me just think of the gameplay, and until next time, you guys take care, and I will catch you all in my next video. Later.